y'all, today we're watching The Caine Mutiny, a movie made in 1954 starring Humphrey Bogart and Fred McMurray. And we've seen him already in like Double Indemnity and The Apartment. He was really good in both of those. Yeah, so Caine Mutiny, I'm 99% sure we saw this as kids, but I can't remember a thing about it. Our dad liked to show us old movies.
Yeah.
So the only movies that we saw, I guess, that had an effect on us when we were younger is probably like stuff we remember, like
Hitchcock movies.
Wizard of Oz, Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, stuff like that.
I don't remember Casablanca very well.
You probably didn't make an impression as a kid. You're like, oh, they're just like, it's just in black and white.
Love movies? Nah.
Nah, those aren't important. So, Caine Mutiny, I think this takes place in World War II. So,
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, so technically it's like clickbait. We have seen it before as kids, but now we're watching it
as adults.
As adults and can actually remember what's happening. Know what's going on. As kids, I don't remember a thing about this movie.
The same.
So, yeah, let's get right into it. It's very triumphant music.
Yeah.
The Caine Mutiny. There he is, Fred McMurray. Lee Marvin? Okay. And Claudia Atkins, I know that name.
E.G. Marshall?
There's some names here that we know. We know these names.
Lee Marvin.
I know some of these names. It's like that meme. I know some of these words.
Or the Leo meme.
Yeah, we're like the Leonardo meme.
Yeah.
We know that name. I don't know this name, sorry. Gowns.
Gowns?
Oh, okay. I like to credit the guy for the...
A lot of people worked on this film, actually. I can't believe that you're in love with me.
There's a song?
Yeah, 2 songs. Yellowstone Blues.
I don't know this name.
No, same.
But if we look at his other films, we might know. There's never been a mutiny that we know of. What? This is in color?
I thought it was black and white.
Must continue in the more demanding school of actual war.
Oh, okay. It was filmed in Technicolor. So so it was actually using color.
My confidence that you will serve the Navy and the country with honor and distinction.
It's so weird.
Good luck
and
good hunting.
Oh yeah, Humphrey Bogart was already in color though. We've seen him in African Queen.
Yeah, that's right. Without context, he was already in color.
Proper approach, perhaps I could help you be placed somewhere
Very striking looking movie actually.
Yeah.
With the colors.
We have so few days left together.
But Mother...
Your friends will forgive you, I'm sure.
Is this the oldest color movie we watched? No, Gone with the Wind.
Yeah.
Had color, yeah. I'll see you at 10. She does not look happy.
Well, there's the song. That was from the credits.
The woman is wearing red.
I'm on your mind each place you go.
Looks like she's holding a very thin soda bottle for a microphone. I mean, we saw they were still filming movies in black and white, like The Apartment in 1960, 10 years after this.
Surprised your mother let you out.
I had to be with her. I should have told her yesterday that I couldn't make it through dinner. I'm sorry.
Really order me a drink and then we'll fight. To the most important woman in your life. Mom.
May, stop it.
All right, what do we do to celebrate?
We can go to the Fairmont, the top of the mark, anything you say. Or we don't have to go to a club.
Meaning what?
Look, darling, I've only got 48 hours.
We don't have to go out.
Just another nightclub singer for a big weekend. Well, I don't want any more of it. Not another minute.
Uh-oh. That's neat.
This is cool.
So they must have had like a naval ship for the filming, or at least maybe like a destroyer.
You're all I have left. Willie, promise me to be careful.
I won't, I promise. Goodbye, sweetheart.
Wow. That was fast. They're going out to sea already. We haven't seen the main attraction yet. The 2 main attractions. Oh, they're already at Pearl Harbor. The port that was bombed by the Japanese, but now it's sprung back to life. Oh, this is probably like modern footage. Like at that time.
That's true.
They just used whatever was there.
That's really cool.
Looks like a Fletcher class destroyer.
Wow.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah. Wow.
I got like, films don't do this anymore. They don't have an actual fucking ship to film on. That's one thing I think aged really well about Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, they use, like, actual, like, sea scenes and boats. You could tell in, like, the The newest one used CGI.
Yeah, that's true.
Permission granted. Request permission to come on board. Permission granted. Sir, the Caine's a real beauty.
The Caine.
This way, Keith.
Oh, the other ship. There's the Caine.
Hey,
There he
what's
is.
that enthusiasm? Nobody ever felt that way about the Caine before.
It's so weird to see him in color.
Yeah.
God, this movie's actually really beautiful looking.
Yeah, it is.
With the color.
Mm.
Look how contrasty it is. Hey, there's Lee Marvin.
Nice.
Pick up Mr. Keith's gear in the whaleboat. Aye, sir.
I'm not in cowboy movies yet, so I'm not famous.
Oh, Keith, this is our executive officer,
Really?
Steve Merrick.
He was...
1950, right? This is right before, I think.
Steve's our fireboat.
Come on, Keith, let's meet the captain.
Oh, the captain.
Like newbie.
Hmm. He's us, the audience.
Yeah. We don't know how the ships work and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Come on, Keith.
What do you want?
He's here, sir. Captain DeVries, this is Ensign Keith.
Oh. Not Humphrey Bogart. I thought he'd be
I
the captain.
yeah,
I think they were
I
fucking with us.
wonder-
They were fucking with us on purpose.
Top 5% in midshipman school. Disappointed they assigned you to a minesweeper, Keith?
To be honest, yes, sir.
You saw yourself on a carrier or a battleship, no doubt.
Yes, sir.
Hey, every ship's important.
Well, I only hope, like it or not, Keith, you're in the junkyard Navy. And tell Tom when he's free to show this Princeton Tiger and our other new ensign around the ship. Don't take it so hard. War is hell.
Minesweepers are important too, because you gotta find mines, you know, that could float around.
Ensign Keith, Ensign Harding.
My condolences. Thanks.
All right, my two newly hatched innocents, let's get with it.
So they're ensigns, lower than him, lieutenant, I guess.
Never been asked to sweep one single mine.
Oh.
So the first thing you've got to learn about this ship is that she was designed by geniuses to be run by idiots.
Good delivery.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, just one more thing to do. Climb the mast.
Wow.
When the captain orders a tour, he means from the keel to the foretop.
I have a wife and a kid. I'm very fond of them. I'll probably never see him again.
Jeez. Why does the movie have such a a fun vibe while they're saying these dark lines?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I may never see them again. Happy music plays in the background. Wow, look
Hey,
at the
you're
clouds
right.
in the
This
back.
movie is really lovely.
Yeah, look at that. It's nothing like we've seen. I feel like they just started learning cinematography, so they just threw whatever at it.
Nice.
Yeah, it gives it like a very modern feel.
Yeah, it does.
Height bothers me. I could use my hat, but it's the only one I've got. I have two others.
Hey, what's keeping you guys up there? Lunch!
Lunch? Oh.
He did it on purpose to fuck with them.
The tour was very interesting, sir.
The ship too messy for you?
It's a ridiculous question. The question is this mess a ship?
Very decent.
Named after the greatest outcast of them all.
Here we go again.
I'm merely stating absolute fact.
He's right, Steve. What'll it be, Keith? The Admiral's staff or the hell of the Caine?
I feel like you need to go through some kind of hell experience, so it'll help you better.
A simple choice. Well, come on, Keith. We haven't got all day.
Oh, sir.
Actually, I'm curious what he's gonna decide.
I'll stay on board, sir.
That takes care of that.
You will live to regret this day.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh man, even minesweepers are big ships, though.
There's a light there too.
Yeah.
Going off.
They're probably
Or it's
communicating
for-
with the harbor, like we're
no
leaving.
wonder.
I spotted a lot of Japanese aircraft brought to the starboard bow. Position angle 20.
Angle 20.
Huh?
You may learn to tell the difference between aircraft and seagulls.
Wow.
These actual ships for these shots too. Look at that. Crazy.
Man all stations for minesweeping drills.
Also, they're drilling.
Oh.
Launch sweep gear.
This is just Greyhound.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But Greyhound, they're on an actual destroyer. Here, this is like a minesweeper.
Retrieve sweep gear.
I can see the ship stationary in that shot. So some shots they use and see. Wow.
Stop the engines. Get me a line.
Wow.
Okay, all away.
Well, it does show he's, even if he's an officer, he's willing to get down in the water.
Wow, Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's really neat. They have whole shit from this.
Outboard of everything.
Oops.
You pooped out, Steve. We streamed 3 minutes quicker at Guadalcanal.
You must love that guy to do what you did for him.
Go dry yourself, Keith.
He doesn't do it for him. He does it for the ship. Still writing his novel.
Hey, Willie, didn't you say you went to Princeton? You know, maybe one of these days I'll let you read a couple of chapters of my novel. Princeton man's opinion might be valuable.
Thanks.
Oh, they're back at Harbor. Okay.
Horrible. Pick up those orange peels. This isn't a honey barge.
Yes, sir.
Laugh once more and you're in trouble.
What did I do?
Yeah. Told myself a thousand times
I shouldn't answer your letters. But when can you do?
3 days ago, this ship received a dispatch addressed to us for action.
Yes, sir. I forgot about it. It's still in the pocket of my dirty khakis.
Did you decode the message? Fortunately, I had the job done for you.
That's why they showed the khakis.
Yeah, that's why I show him signing that.
I made a mistake, but I don't see why I should be singled out for it. The Caine's a slack ship. The men act like a pack of cutthroats, and the decks look like a Singapore junk.
Then that you must also strongly disapprove of me.
Ooh.
As you can see, Keith, I'm being relieved of command.
Oh.
Next week, this time, you'll have yourself
The new captain might be Bogart then.
Yes.
Lieutenant. Feel better?
Definitely, sir.
Ooh.
That'll be all, Keith.
Oh, wow. There he is.
Ah, there he is.
Order 016021 of November 1943.
It's 1943.
No report to the command. Dismiss the men from quarters.
Good luck, Captain.
Thank you.
It's so weird to see him in color again after all these black and white movies.
This one's tired. She's had the guts run out of her. Ought to be melted down for razor blades. Crew may not look like much. They're tired, too. But every man is okay.
Every man is okay.
A few of the guys chipped in and...
Well, I won't accept it. It's against Navy regulations.
You don't always go by regulations, Captain.
That's my trouble. I've been aboard the Caine too long.
Transfer of duty. I wonder if the new captain is trick or not.
Well, what do you know? Somebody left his watch lying around.
That's how you get around it.
Remind me of the fouled-up crew of the Caine.
They probably did a lot of research for this movie. But, you know, a lot of them probably served in the Navy.
Yeah, it's like only
served in the Army.
10 years after, right?
Well, less than that. It was 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably 4 years in terms of filming.
Nice shot.
So let's see if he's strict.
No matter what anybody says, Willie, I still think that someday you'll make an officer.
Captain Queeg requests a meeting of all...
Well, my background is simple enough. Just another naval officer. Had 7 tough years in the Atlantic, and believe you me, they made the last 2 mighty interesting. And I don't lose arguments on board my ship. That's one of the nice things about being captain.
It's cool to see it on screen.
Same.
Substandard performance is not permitted to exist. That, I warn you.
He likes them already. He's like, yes, that's fine.
I've got 4 ways of doing things on board my ship. The right way, the wrong way, the Navy way, and my way. If they do things my way, we'll get along.
Official message from ComServPac.
So there's a sign that he's got the dispatch. Uh-oh.
Signalman Stryker.
Very well. You may go.
Yes, sir.
You didn't like the way he's dressed?
Yeah, it seemed like it, the way he was looking up and down.
You are now the morale officer. In addition to your other duties, you will see to it that every man keeps his shirt tail tucked inside his trousers. Woe betide the sailor, woe betide the OOD, and woe betide the morale officer. I kid you not.
Also, it's his fault now.
Yeah, responsibility goes to him.
Caine is going to be the best target towing ship in this man's Navy. That'll be all, gentlemen.
I wonder if he's doing the ball thing. Is it like a
stress ball?
Stress ball.
Thing, I guess.
I want all the men to have their hair cut to regulation length and their faces clean shaven by 2400.
Okay, so he's strict now.
Well, he's certainly Navy.
Yeah, so is Captain Bligh.
That's a reference to the bounty mutiny. Yeah. Oh, nice. They're using the scenes.
250.
Oh, so that's how they measure the.
100. 250.
Cool.
They have just a simple thing
So
just to measure
fascinating.
with the ruler.
Yeah.
Ensign Keats report to the bridge on the double. On the double.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it's gonna be his fault. So he has to...
Oh no.
Keith, have you any explanation for the appearance of this sailor?
Oh.
Tuck your shirt in now.
Sir, the captain won't let me.
Of course not. I want you to see what a rotten job you're doing, Mr. Keith.
Gwendolyn.
Sir, I'm completely at fault, but I tried my best.
Your best, Mr. Keith, is only a maximum of inefficiency.
Wow. Nice line.
Maximum inefficiency.
The officer of the deck is equally as responsible for his duties as I am for the welfare of this ship. War is a 24-hour job.
Oh, so we're seeing some really... He's a more complex character in this too. No more novel writing on the Caine? Oh man.
He did not look happy.
Of course not. Uh-oh.
Hey, Meatball! If I see him straight, or we cut back across our tow line.
Uh-oh.
Impossible. What has happened?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So what's going on? What's our target doing out there?
Well, because you weren't paying attention.
Captain, we've steamed over our own tow line.
And who said that?
We've cut the target adrift.
We did nothing of the kind. Something must have been wrong with the cable.
Everyone's like looking at each...
That means we'll be the last ship back in Pearl Harbor. We're not going to have to answer a lot of questions about something that's not our fault. Reel in the cable.
Aye, aye, sir.
Wow.
Target, drift, menace to navigation. Just tug, recover, or destroy.
He's not able to face the fact that it was his fault.
Willie.
Sir?
Forget that I bawled you out. It's as good as the morale of all concerned. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You trust him by his first name, which means this is off duty.
Yeah. Off the record, sort of.
Yeah. But obviously Kiefer is not going to be happy about being singled out too.
He's in plenty of hot water. Upon arrival, Commanding Officer USS Caine report immediately, Commander Western Sea Frontier.
Oh.
I tell you, Willie, and you lucky fella, are about to see your girl.
It's kind of fun in this movie.
Yeah. Got to see your girl. Oh, nice shot.
There it is. Yeah, very nice shot.
Also, they made the Golden Gate Bridge right in the 30s or something. So it was already there for a while. You have to, like, paint it a lot to keep it red.
That's true.
It's a fucking tough job. He's gonna choose between his mother and her?
Willie!
Oh, yeah. She's here, too. Again.
This is a real surprise.
Wonderful to have my boy close again.
Mother, I'd like to
Oh.
meet a friend of mine.
I'm always delighted to meet one of Willie's friends.
Thank you.
She's probably like, oh shit, I gotta be interested in Mom. But at least it shows that he's actually changing a little here.
The sailor needs some playtime.
Miss Wynn is going with you? Willie, for your own sake, all I want you to do is, well, promise you won't do anything rash.
Goodbye, Mom.
Oh, this is a complex
This
movie.
film is, yeah.
There's a bunch of different plots going on. Wow, look at this view.
Yeah, look at that. Even take the time to, like, go to other places and film this sort of thing.
That's the one underrated part about the U.S., I think. The national parks are amazing. And I hope the U.S. keeps them because fucking sell it out to companies would be really depressing.
It was nice of your mother to let you go up to Yosemite like this.
It wasn't up to my mother.
Well.
Oh.
Will you marry me? It's gonna happen.
Really, there are people. You have changed. Sometimes I think there's almost a chance for us.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah.
It's getting very late.
Wow.
Yeah. Very lovely.
I think it's gonna be like, let's marry before my mother says something about it. But doesn't know about our background.
I'd love to take a long walk. Climb to the top of that mountain over there. Darling.
Oh no.
What's the matter?
Just thinking.
Oh, come on now. Something's the matter.
He's so obviously thinking.
Yeah.
I love you and I want to marry you. Yes or no?
The mom said don't do anything rash, but...
No.
Oh.
Because your mother won't approve. I think that's
Oh.
what's bothering
Of course she'll approve.
you. She won't approve.
I love you.
Maybe you do.
But...
But marriage will have to be by her own approval. No one else's.
Not even her
Wow.
parents?
Have a good cry, Willie. I know I will.
The couple's like, what are they doing?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Any news on Queeg?
Single up all lines and stand by to cast off.
He's about to say.
Hope you haven't been inconvenienced any.
He's still here. My mistake was nothing compared to the Navy's. Stay in
Oh.
the brow.
So the Navy let him off on a hook. Without a hook.
As you probably know by now, we were returned to San Francisco for a new run.
Oh, so it's nothing to do with the tow line.
So from now on, gentlemen, there will not be any further mistakes on the part of the officers and crew of this ship.
Sorry, sir, some smoke went down the wrong way.
He's really having fun this.
We're on our way to the greatest invasion attempted in this war. So let's all straighten up and fly right.
The greatest invasion of the war. I wonder where they're going. Where? Which
All
one?
hands put on battle dress.
Aye, sir.
I see these guys shirt tucked in now.
All hands put on battle dress and anti-flash cream.
Anti-flash cream. Maybe they gotta put cream on so the fire doesn't hurt them?
Oh.
We don't have to shoot the Japs. We can scare them to death.
Okay. Oh wow, look at these. They're probably using real footage in here. I wonder where they're landing. Holy shit. Fucking hell. That's a lot of firepower. Oh, that ship's been through a lot. You can see all the rust on the side. So this is legit footage. See? Look at all the rust.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool way to mix it in, the footage. That might be a model, actually, that shot.
045,
All engines ahead full.
All engines ahead full.
Is he allowed to do that?
There's the captain.
He's on the wing.
All engines stop. All engines stop.
Oh, and just stop?
What?
Boat ahoy! Boat ahoy!
Oh my god, this is so fucking crowded.
Supposed to take them
I know within 1,000 yards, okay? If you take the con, get us there. Full speed ahead.
Oh, he's putting him in charge.
We will proceed. Good luck. Okay. Thanks.
Wow, that was a cool way to mix footage together.
Yeah, it is.
Really cool. He's probably stressed as fuck right now.
Oh.
Yeah, they gotta follow them in. Because the minesweeper, make sure there's no mines in front.
Oh.
Why are we slowing down?
Sir, we were losing them.
If they can't keep up with us, throw over a die marker when we reach the spot.
A die marker.
Throw over a die marker.
Uh-oh.
What is oh.
It's probably just a mark, like where to follow us. Yeah. Because they obviously don't have radios, but they can see.
Marines, they've got done taking the con. I relieve.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What does the cream do exactly?
I'm not quite sure. I think it's protection from the flash, from the gunfire.
Oh.
So he's turning away. A little, probably, I think he's doing it too far. That's what's happening.
Don't look for trouble, Tom.
Yeah, don't get implicated in this. Yeah, the other ships are...
What do you think of your boy now?
Must be a reason for what he did.
Yeah, there's a reason, all right.
When someone fires a shot, it's always there. I am not. I've got.
I think he seems scared almost, Queeg.
Yeah.
I got that impression. Like he was like trying to hide from waves.
You know, it's about time you got over being impressed by people with authority like parents and ship's captains.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
His delivery of that. Yeah, sure.
All right, buddy, cut it. It's not funny, Tom, and you ought to know better. Find somebody else to sing about. That's an order. I don't want to hear the name Old Yellow Stain again.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you got a nickname.
I know some of you are perhaps a little afraid of me. Even the dog doesn't think I'm a monster.
You can hear the marbles.
We all have our ideas of right and wrong, but we have to pitch in for the good of the family. If there's anything any of you would like to say,
Oh, it seems kind of defeated.
I'll be glad to listen.
Different performance.
Yeah, the pharmacist may send up some more aspirin. My headache's much worse.
Yes, sir.
I almost feel sorry for him.
Yeah, same.
I thought it was a pretty good speech. It wasn't exactly an apology, but it was...
Yeah, I felt like he was trying to apologize.
Could have backed him up.
What could we have said?
He's a tired man. His nerves are shot. It's happened before that a man loses his head after what Queeg has gone through.
That's a very endearing explanation. But it
Oh,
won't
because
hold.
Queeg's been in Atlantic.
I'm no psychiatrist, but I know something about abnormal behavior.
Ah, so we're gonna see like a psychological.
Paranoia. Just a question of time before he goes over the line.
So he has migraine headaches, and he rolls steel balls, and he does a lot of other screwy things. So what?
Does that make him a bad officer? That's the key question.
You're his executive officer. If you don't see it, I wouldn't stand a chance.
We drop it right now. There'll be no more talk about the captain being crazy, like running around explosives with a blowtorch.
Still insists he's a paranoia.
I'll report to the captain anything further you say along those lines. There's no more friendship on this point. That's the straight dope.
So he's responsible for the ship.
Mental disorders.
Even he's having doubts too.
Maybe that's why he was so upset.
He's got a stress ball.
Right.
Everyone's paranoid now.
This log is being started because the possibility appears to exist. The commander of this ship may be mentally disturbed.
May I ask why I wasn't notified this movie was being shown?
Sir, last week you told me you couldn't look at another Western.
This was calculated disrespect to your commanding officer. There will be no more movies for 30 days.
Well, that's a dick move. Oh, now he's just logging it. Since the word mutiny is in the title, I assume at some point they're going to strike against the captain. I like how it's kind of like gray.
Yeah.
A great many men have ignored my orders about wearing battle gear. Every man not wearing a helmet or life jacket will be docked 3 days liberty.
Quickly passing it on. Oh, the helmet.
Get that red-headed fellow over there. That one there.
You didn't
It's
see?
impossible to tell which one is red-headed. They're all wearing their helmets.
Keith, you're an idiot.
I think he's kind of half-heartedly not really looking.
Did you take this course, the innocent will be punished with the guilty. There will be no liberty for any member of this crew for 3 months. I will not be made a fool of. Do you hear me?
Oh, that's a...
Captain wants a meeting of all officers right away.
Well, at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, sir.
You know what it's about?
Strawberries. Yes, sir. It's an art can. Just took it from the pantry, sir.
As you all know by now, we had an excellent dessert for dinner tonight. Ice cream and frozen strawberries.
He's the only black guy there.
Well, about an hour. Consumed a full gallon of strawberries at dinner tonight, and I intend to prove it. Dole out a scoop of sand for each portion of strawberries.
Yes, sir.
I like how some of them are still in their sleeping wardrobe.
Yeah.
Mr. Kiefer, how many for you?
3, Captain.
He's like, let's watch this. He's like...
he always has that expression. Like, this
he's
should
like,
be
what's happening?
2, sir.
Maybe it's not enough still.
2, sir.
Nice. I like how they're wearing different colors. This movie's really vibrant looking.
Comedy?
2, sir.
Yorkshire?
2, sir.
Is it gonna be a mutiny over ice cream?
24 portions in all. Tell me how much sand is left.
Maybe a quart or a little less.
Have any of you gentlemen...
Is this what they call the 1 a.m. meeting for?
Now, Mr. Merrick, according to my watch, does not mean in the morning. It means 0147. I expect a full report by 0800.
Now, if only the strawberries had been poisoned, all our problems would have been solved.
That's cold.
Strawberries, anyone?
He's so great in this role.
Yeah, he is.
Ever occur to you that some bright boy might have made a duplicate key to the wardroom icebox? I was a lowly ensign on a cruiser. 5 pounds of cheese was missing. Everybody was willing to forget about it, but not me. I made him confess and got myself a nice letter of commendation. This looks to me like exactly the same situation.
What's to prevent this bright boy from tossing the key overboard?
He'd never toss it overboard after he's gone to all the trouble of making it. He may try to hide it, but we'll find it.
I never thought of that, sir.
I would have never thought of that either.
Yeah, same.
Kiefer's like, the fuck is happening? You can see it.
There is no key.
What happened to the strawberries?
Does it matter? Is it worth turning a ship upside down? Would anyone but a crazy man do it?
Well, it depends. Details are the...
Yeah.
I could kind of see his point, like, why? Who would steal strawberries? That's the problem.
Such action shall never be taken without the approval of the Navy Department, except when it is impracticable because of the delay involved. If I were you, Steve, I'd memorize it.
Well,
the problem is, can you imagine they start a mutiny over strawberries?
Strawberries.
I can't imagine something funnier. Jeez.
It's all in the details.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually collected all the keys.
They collected all the keys. Wow. It'd be hilarious if there was a key.
Yeah.
I'll take these to the captain.
Wow, that's a lot of keys.
Why, Mr. Keith, don't you want to x-ray me for the key just to make
I've
sure?
seen him, Mr. Keith. He swallowed the key with his coffee. Very tricky.
So long, fellas. Well, don't tell me you're escaping from the Caine.
He's like shaking his head like a child.
Back to the States. My wife is seriously ill.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She'll be all right, honey. We'll keep you posted on the outcome of the great key investigation.
Good luck, Ernie. Thank you, sir. If I tell you something, will you promise not to do anything about it? At least for an hour, till I'm ashore.
He had the key?
There is no key. What?
How do you know?
He's smiling there.
The mess boys ate the strawberries. I saw them. I kept my mouth shut because I didn't want to get them into trouble. I told the captain. He called me a liar and threatened to hold up my orders if I mentioned a word to anyone.
I guess he doesn't...
I'll call all your wives and girls for you.
That's nice of him.
Admiral Halsey's here with the fleet. How about going over to see him after we finish with this nonsense? You too, Willie.
Wow.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Mmm.
They actually did that scene. Have like a carrier just sitting there. All the sailors are watching the film and like, oh, we're in a movie. Wow, look at this shot. Why is the music so triumphant, though? It feels like they're stuck in like a problem, if that makes sense, that they can't get out of easily. And surely Captain Queeg will notice them going over to the carrier. Oh, nice.
Yeah, very nice. Wow.
I think those were jets in the corridor. They didn't have jets in 1944.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I think those were jets. Oh, nice.
Very nice. Wow.
This is a fine time to think of this, but we're making a big mistake. They'll never believe our story.
But we know different.
Yeah, because we've lived through it. Halsey hasn't.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
Just be glad I thought of it now. You want them to think you're a mutinous officer?
Wow.
Tom has an argument there.
But I'm willing to take a chance. Are you
No.
Scared? Scared? Look, fellas, behind this smiling, brilliant, eloquent exterior, I've got a yellow streak 15 miles wide.
He's scared too.
Smart to be brave.
Admiral Halsey will see you now.
I pass.
Thanks anyway.
What, he
Thank
fucking
the
leaves?
Admiral. We've decided this isn't the time.
Oh.
Oh, he's probably wondering what's happening. So he freaks out the last second. Interesting. Wow, look at all these fucking people. Funny thing is, Queeg might think that they actually went over to report him.
Tell you the truth, Willie, I don't know what time is now.
You better double time it back to your ship, and the fleet's getting underway.
Hmm. I mean, he had a point about his career.
They gotta steal it because of the storm, the typhoon. If they're in the, you know, West Pacific.
Yeah.
Typhoons are nothing to fuck with. They don't have, like, satellites back then.
Hmm.
Oh, nice. That's a really convincing shot.
Hmm. I wonder if they use miniatures sometimes.
I think they use miniatures for this shot.
Hmm.
They had some really bad typhoons, which sank several ships.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, there's still people out there.
Someone fell
Run
off?
overboard.
And the worst part is, if they get lost in the ocean, they're gone forever.
Yeah.
Like, literally gone forever. That really sucks.
You down there in the engine room, I want power. Power on the starboard engine, do you hear?
So he's taking his advice.
Sir, I've relieved the watch. Pass the word to put on a life jacket.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he's being sensible there.
Isn't there one officer on this ship that pays attention to my orders?
Oh, the engine's
Oh.
gone.
Engine room reports number 1 switchboard, shorted out by salt water. Shifted to number 2.
Oh.
Sir, back the starboard engine. engine.
Aye, aye, sir.
Holy shit.
Willie.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Keep running with our stern to the wind. We'll roll over.
Captain, the radars are jammed. There's no sign of the fleet.
Passing 225. Swinging very fast, sir.
Suddenly all these issues.
We can call the fleet commander and tell him we're in trouble.
We're not in any trouble.
Oh. I beg to differ.
We're not in any trouble.
Oh shit.
I can't hold the wheel, sir.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god.
I like the characters playing here too. Very
Yeah.
not cool and collected. He really is traumatized.
Heading 325. She's coming around slower, sir.
Who gave those orders? If you question my decisions once more, I'll order you off this bridge. Helmsman, come left.
Oh, now's the decision to make.
I'm relieving you as captain of this ship under Article 184.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Merrick, you're under arrest. Go below to your cabin. Left to 180.
Helmsman, right standard rudder.
It's just issuing contradicting orders.
Mr. King, what do I do?
He looks at
Come
the.
north, Stillwell. Mr. Merrick has taken command.
Oh.
I have just relieved the captain. He will continue to be treated with the utmost courtesy, but from now on, I will give all orders. I take full responsibility for this action.
He's saying this legally. That way it doesn't get.
You'll all hang for conspiracy to mutiny. Everybody back to their stations. Hold the course 000.
Wow.
The lighting here is really good.
Yeah, it is.
Like, they really were really creative with these color. God, this is a gorgeous movie. It really holds up today. Like the
does.
colors.
This film shot
He's correct
so
though.
well.
Look, the ship saved.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a mess though.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, this will be fun to deal with.
It's right over there, Ensign. Thank you. I could have married you in the most beautiful place in the world, and I'll regret that I didn't for the rest of my life. But I want you to know that I love you, and I'll never forget you.
Goodbye, Willie.
You just call them just to traumatize them? Okay.
What?
That's it? Just calling to check in? Well, this is gonna be a complicated mess.
Yeah.
Of course, now the question is, it looks like the other officers did not object. So every officer was okay with the executive officer taking over.
But there was a lot of conflict on Tom's face.
Yeah, Tom is gonna be a problem if he doesn't agree or not. Oh, he's with them.
Merrick?
Are you our lawyer?
Well, I'm a lawyer. I'm holding his coat. I'm a friend of the family.
That's pretty flip under the circumstances, Mr. Kiefer.
Sorry, I was on board the Caine, communications officer. Maybe you'd better get yourself another lawyer.
Try it. 8 other officers have already tried.
Oh, no one wants to do his case.
I don't want to upset you too much, but at the moment you have an excellent chance of being hanged.
Well, I guess the only way I could prove I was right was to let the ship go down.
3 ships were lost in the typhoon, you know.
Oh.
I'm not on trial. If I were, I'd take the rap with the others.
It's too bad we can't use you as an expert on psychiatry. After all, you made the diagnosis.
Ah.
Yeah. The atmosphere's getting a little thick in here.
Ah, so he's a bit of a coward.
Without me, I'll wait in the hall.
Nobody told me what to do.
Sure.
Will you take the case?
I'd much rather prosecute.
Wow.
Well, I guess I can't blame you.
I'll take it.
Oh.
Not guilty, of course. You're a great naval hero.
Oh.
Charge.
Oh,
Making
this
a
is gonna be interesting.
Specification.
Oh, this is really cool. It turned into a court case.
United States Naval
I
Reserve.
was not expecting this part.
USS Stephen Merrick, Lieutenant U.S.
Oh, we
Navy,
know this
preferred
actor.
Charge and specification preferred against you. How say you to the specification?
Of Angry
Guilty
Men.
or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Oh, yeah, the with the glasses.
Guilty or not guilty?
Not
Yeah.
guilty.
Okay, so we already advised them what to do.
We will also submit qualified psychiatric testimony establishing without a doubt that Lieutenant Commander Queeg is a sane, intelligent officer and should not have
He was
been
so good in 12 Angry Men.
Yeah, he was.
When he changed his mind right there. That slight acting was great.
Lieutenant Commander Queeg has served over 8 years. I ask you, which of you is better qualified to judge if a ship is foundering?
Myself, sir. When I'm in possession of my faculties, Lieutenant Commander Queeg is not.
Oh, that's a good comeback.
Just how...
There are other forms of mental illness.
Thank you for your expert opinion. Are you aware that the captain has been pronounced completely rational by 3 qualified psychiatrists?
They weren't on the bridge of the Caine during that typhoon, sir.
Did you like the captain? Now let's come to the morning of the 31st of July, Mr. Keith. Was your decision to obey Mr. Merrick based upon your judgment that the captain had gone crazy, or was it based on your hatred of Captain Queeg?
That's a good question. Distinct.
Old yellow stain.
Would you repeat that, please?
Old yellow stain. What did it imply?
It implied cowardice.
I object. Did that nickname have anything to do with the typhoon?
No, sir.
That's all.
No further questions.
That's it?
Court has no questions.
Because he has to...
Did Mr. Merrick act crazy?
No, sir.
Did the captain seem scared?
Did Mr. Merrick act
Mr.
crazy?
Merrick seemed scared.
No, sir.
Did anyone?
Just me. I was plenty scared.
Evidently, what you thought strange were his attempts to make good sailors of his crew.
Uh-oh.
That's all.
What do those campaign stars represent?
Well, the silver stars, the Coral Sea, Midway, Guadalcanal, Tulagi.
That's all.
Call Lieutenant
He's making a point that he's qualified to know what strange is.
Kiefer. When did you first...
Oh, here's...
Mr. Merrick called us to the bridge. Well, at the height of a typhoon, nobody aboard a DMS looks very well.
Lieutenant Kiefer.
Even he agreed.
Then why, as the next senior officer, did you take no action?
I wasn't present when the captain was relieved, so I didn't know what he might have done.
Oh, okay, he wasn't around.
Convinced the executive officer he was sick.
Did you ever observe any evidence of insanity in him?
I'm afraid I can't answer that question intelligently, not being a psychiatrist.
Did you ever have any reason to think Captain Queeg might be insane?
Objection. The witness is not an expert.
He's lying.
Of opinion are not permissible evidence.
At any time prior to the 31st of July,
he's like, okay.
Mr. Merrick suspected Captain Queeg of being mentally ill.
Mr. Merrick showed me a medical log he had written on Captain Queeg's behavior.
Did you believe that log justified?
Or is he...
Well, sir...
Yes or no, please?
Well...
No, sir.
Fucking coward. He backs out.
Mr. Merrick was a close friend.
No questions.
Does defense counsel intend to recall witness at a later time?
No, sir.
No cross-examination?
No, sir.
Please excused.
Stir the old word, King. You know what you were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know what I was doing.
No, he didn't.
This is a hypothetical question. Assuming that the captain's conduct was...
He's really got this prosecutor.
And often showed bad judgment, was unjustified in relieving him.
From a psychiatric standpoint, completely unjustified. Now, Doctor, you said in previous testimony that Lieutenant Commander Queeg, like all adults, had problems which he handled well. Could you describe the problems?
Lieutenant Commander Queeg is not on trial here. Lieutenant Merrick is. This question constitutes...
The doctor may answer within the limits of medical discretion. The reporter will repeat the question.
You said Lieutenant Commander Queeg.
Oh, that's cool.
Like all
Nice.
adults had problems.
He'd undergone a lot of strain in long, arduous combat duty. Would he be inclined to admit mistakes?
None of us are.
Would he be a perfectionist, sir? He'd be inclined to think that people were hostile to him.
Yes, that's part of the picture, yes. I say, it's all one pattern stemming from one premise, and he must try to be perfect.
Okay, well, he's being truthful here.
Testified that the Doctor, isn't there one psychiatric term for this illness?
I never said there was any illness.
Thank you for the correction, sir. What would you call a personality that had all these symptoms?
Apparent. I would like to protest the council's twisting of words. There's a big difference between real mental illness and minor mental disturbances.
Could Captain Queeg have been disabled by the severe strain of command? Have you ever had any sea duty, Doctor? Have you ever been at sea?
No.
How long have you been in the Navy?
He's using the same question.
5 months.
1 minute, Doctor. Esteemed counsel for defense has raised an interesting point. Now, in private practice, did you ever have patients who had to deal with complicated command decisions?
That's true. Now he has to qualify further for the judge.
Plant manager, Lieutenant Commander Queeg, you found no such damage. Is that right?
Absolutely right.
That will be all.
Smile.
Smart guy, Charlie.
He's sure gonna bear down on me.
He's kind of admiring him. Like, oh, now he's quitting question.
Isn't it possible that under pressure you became erratic and couldn't understand the captain's sound decision?
It's possible.
Between a captain and his executive officer, if the diagnosis of expert doctors is correct, then you're guilty as charged, aren't you?
I guess maybe so.
No more questions.
No further questions.
Oh.
Now, Mr. Merrick, take it easy. You've just seen the first act.
Oh.
Finale's still to come.
Oh my god.
He's warning us. Oh, so he can, because he's going to question him.
Ah.
Good afternoon. afternoon, gentlemen.
He decides to be like...
He opens the door and says that to them.
Assumed command of an extremely sloppy, badly handled ship. Lieutenant Merrick, I may say, opposed me from the very first. Maybe he thought I was...
It's interesting, too, because he's not evil. It's a very, like, great movie.
Ensign Willis Keith, a totally unreliable and disloyal officer, combined with them against me at this crucial time. Bad luck for them, really. I bear them no malice. I'm extremely sorry for them.
Wow.
No more questions.
Did you ever steam over your own tow line and cut it?
Objection. I beg the court's indulgence.
How about that?
But I must say the defense outrages the dignity of this proceeding.
Say it is up to you line naval officers, not doctors, to judge the captain's performance of duty. And I must review that performance of duty for the Navy to render a judgment.
He's a good point.
Overruled. Now, sir, and you continue to turn in a full circle.
Well, my helmsman, a very unreliable man, failed to warn me that we were coming around 300...
He was warning him, though.
Reprimanding a seaman named Dlugach at length for having his shirt tail out while the ship turned 360 degrees?
Well, yes, I reprimanded him, but that only took 2 seconds. I don't recall.
It's so great.
Captain, didn't you
Great
steam
acting.
several hundred yards ahead of the attack boats?
The question is abusive and flagrantly leading.
It is not the defense's contention that Lieutenant Commander Queeg is a coward. Quite the contrary. The defense assumes that no man who rises to command a United States naval ship can possibly be a coward, and that therefore, if he commits questionable acts under fire, the explanation must be elsewhere.
You may resume your examination.
Wow, he,
You seem to be the victim of constantly disloyal officers.
Now, I didn't say that.
Mr. Merrick, for instance.
Yes.
This is the fitness report you wrote on Mr. Merrick. Would you mind reading your comments on Mr. Merrick? I don't believe the court can hear you, Mr. Queeg.
This guy's good, too. Really good acting.
Captain, did you ever turn your ship upside down in a vain search for a key that did not exist?
I don't know what lies have been sworn to in this court, but I'd like to set you straight on this matter right here and now. A key definitely did exist.
May it please the court, the witness is understandably agitated. Request a recess to give him a breathing space.
I don't want a recess.
Us boys had eaten the strawberries and that you were conducting a search for an imaginary key?
The key was not imaginary. And I don't know anything about mess boys eating strawberries.
Ensign Harding is in San Diego. He's already been summoned and can be flown up here in 3 hours if necessary.
Oh, so he's like,
Did it
I
serve
can...
any useful purpose to have him testify?
Oh, he's taking out the marbles.
Now that I recall, he might have said something about mess boys, and then again he might not.
Now he's like backflipping.
Yep.
Harding was not the... I know exactly what he'll tell you. Lies. He was no different from any other officer in the wardroom. They were all disloyal. I tried to run the ship properly with a book, but they fought me at every turn. With their shirt tails hanging out, that's all right. Let them. Take the tow line. Defective equipment, no more, no less. But they encouraged
The prosecutor's like doing this probably.
spreading wild rumors about steam.
God, he's so good in this.
Yeah, he is.
And then old Yellowstain. I was to blame for Lieutenant Merrick's incompetence and poor seamanship.
But you wrote, he's good.
Merrick was the perfect. I know now they were only trying to protect some fellow officer. And...
Oh my god. Even the prosecutor.
Yeah, even everyone was kind of like, oh my god.
Naturally, just ask me specific questions and I'll be glad to answer them one by one.
Fucking hell. Kind of sad though.
Yeah,
I feel bad for him.
I feel
despite
bad for him
everything.
too. What a fantastic actor.
Yeah, I think he feels bad.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go through that either.
No further questions. He's already, I think he made his point.
Yeah. Nice shot.
No further questions, sir.
Yeah.
For he's a jolly good fellow.
That was a great scene.
So he must have been relieved then.
No,
baby, no, there are no girls here.
Really, there are no girls there. It's all them.
Knock it off, fellas.
Oh no. Oh, he's gonna be really upset with him.
I didn't think you'd have the guts to come around.
Ooh. So who's the Yellowstain now? Because it was him. He started this whole shit.
I want to thank you for not telling the fellas about...
Yeah, it saved them.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm delighted at the way things turned out.
Stow it. It's over and done with.
Look, you can take a plane.
Great acting. He's so like...
Hey, Steve, Tom, that was me. We're...
Well, well, well. The officers of the Caine in happy celebration.
Uh-oh.
I got a guilty conscience.
Oh.
I defended you, Steve, because I found the wrong man was on trial. So I torpedoed Queeg for you. I had to torpedo him, and I feel sick about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nobody likes it. Yeah.
It's not his fault.
You know something? And Mr. Kiefer here was writing his stories.
It's Mr. Kiefer's fault. He's pointing out too.
We're tearing up the playing fields of dear old Princeton. So who did the dirty work for us? Queeg did.
Yep.
And a lot of other guys. Tell me, Steve, after the Yellowstone business, Queeg came to you guys for help and you turned him down, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
You didn't approve his conduct as an officer, so you turned on him. You ragged him. You made up songs about him. He needed you.
Oh, it's a great way to twist everything around.
Typhoon. You're an honest man, Steve. I'm asking you. Do you think it would have been necessary for you to take over?
It probably wouldn't have been necessary.
Yeah. You're learning that you don't work with the captain because you like the way he parts his hair. You work with him because he's got the job or you're no good. And now we come to the man who should have stood trial. You're Caine's favorite author.
Yeah, he started this whole shit.
Testimony nearly sunk us all. He never even heard of Captain Queeg.
Let's forget it, Barney.
Queeg was sick. He couldn't help himself. I'm going to drink a toast to you, Mr. Kiefer. You'll publish your novel. You'll make $1 million.
Yeah, it's true.
You marry a big movie star. And for the rest of your life, you'll live with your conscience, if you have any. Now, here's to the real author of the Caine Mutiny.
Yeah.
Here's to you, Mr. Kiefer. If you want to do anything about it, I'll be outside. I'm a lot drunker than you are, so it'll be a fair fight.
That was an insult to him, too, because he's sober and taller.
Yeah, you're right. Now everybody's sobering up. Oh, every character in this movie is so good.
Yeah, I know.
God.
That's actually really sad. It's true.
It is. It's like
Kiefer should have been the one on trial. He's the one that did this shit. They backed out before the talk with the Admiral.
Yeah.
Covered in water. Covered in wine. Well, maybe Keith will get out of this situation. Oh, now the mom and him are dropping him off. That's cute.
They're getting along, at least.
Well, even earlier, like, I didn't feel like, oh, I hate Queeg. He's just...
No, I never hated him.
Yeah, he's, like, very well done, like, the writing.
Yeah.
Made me feel sad for him.
Oh! Oh!
Look who's back.
I wonder how Keith will be perceived.
Yeah.
Even he's,
Keith?
Yes, sir?
Take her out.
I think he gets the vibe of the crew better.
Yeah.
Single up ball line.
He wanted to be out of there. Now he's sent back. He's like, oh my god.
Stand by to cast off.
There she is. Nice shot.
Is he the new executive?
Oh.
Hey, Minesweepers are much bigger than I thought. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why the lawyer was being very careful to praise the U.S. Navy. Like saying, this doctor has no experience. You guys do. You determine this. Wow, that was a very complex movie, actually.
That was pretty sad in some ways. As soon as he took out the marbles, I want to see the cast.
Yeah, I was like, it was over.
Yeah.
They showed the cast at the beginning, though.
It really was a kind of like stressful. Well, I guess
Yeah.
they don't show the credits again. Too bad, I wanted to see the names.
I go to the beginning of the movie. They should show the names.
But I mean, like the prosecutor name.
There's always Wikipedia.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Yeah.
Very sad at the end there, because it's like you
Yeah,
said,
it's
it's
real
a very
depressing.
great film. Because Queeg is the one who was out there defending
Them for 14
his
years.
country all those years, and
Yeah.
being out there probably, I mean, you know, you're in war.
To protect
you
the
have
states, yeah.
Shell shock or PTSD. And at the time, I guess in the 40s, they don't have those terms.
They didn't think about that,
Yeah.
or not as much. Though they were starting to develop it, as you saw, paranoia.
Yeah, developing it slowly. So I
Delusions.
can't quite blame Captain Queeg, but they should have relieved him from his duty, like...
They should have brought up the Admiral before all this shit happened. Like, asked the Admiral about it. If they had just done that, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, they could have
Because
talked
it would've-
to him, not seek, like, just get some advice.
As the lawyer pointed out, though, he asked for help there in that meeting.
Yeah, he
when
did.
When he was basically apologizing without apologizing.
And nobody jumped in to...
Well, they were all pissed at him. So, you know, it's like...
So it was very petty of them to...
It was petty, but it's also human. The movie shows...
It's very human.
We're all
It's so
human,
gray.
right? Like, Kiefer was a coward and, like, backed out of the whole thing.
Yeah, he acted like...
Keith was the naive, like, optimist who had a very idealized version of the Navy.
Yes.
And then serving on the Caine made him realize, well, it's complicated. Like Queeg.
I don't blame him either. It's just
Yeah, like I felt bad for him. I didn't think he was like a bad guy. It was just.
I mean, we could be tainted because it's Humphrey Bogart playing him, so we're kind of biased here.
But the writing's really good. I think
the
it just
writing's
takes.
good.
The lawyer makes it clear that it's not really their fault. Like, for example, the executive's always going to be remembered as the mutineer, even though it was actually Kiefer. Merrick's always going to be remembered as the mutineer, when in reality, the actual author is the guy who's going to go on to write a novel and become a whatever.
Yep.
So.
No, Kiefer has nothing. I
Yeah,
mean,
nobody's around him at the end.
Nobody.
Great acting
respects
from him, though.
Everybody, good acting from everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Humphrey Bogart in that court scene, that zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching court case movies, even if some of those movies are not very realistic. But
this scene was great. I like there's no dramatic music or whatever. It was just him talking.
Yeah. Like
kind of just ranting, and you can see the prosecutor was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh my god, they're actually right."
But the prosecutor wasn't going like the kind of dramatic. It was like you could see he was just like kind of.
No, it's the expression in his face.
Yeah.
I love that simple act of the stenographer.
Yeah, that's his name. The guy who writes down all the words.
Yeah, he repeated a question back. Like you don't see that in many movies. That was really cool.
It would be and they would skip that part immediately in today's movies because it'd be too long, too much dialogue. Not enough exposition.
Everyone's on their phones. You gotta get straight to the point.
Yeah, apparently. Like, this movie rewards you for attention. Also, the colors in this movie, it was gorgeous. It's a very vibrant looking movie.
Actually, I love that every single act that Queeg did was mentioned in the court case. Because I completely forgot about the dye.
The tow line.
The tow line, yeah. I love that.
Everything like came back at him. Him dressing dressing down that guy who was wearing a shirt.
Scolding him for that. Yeah,
stuff like that.
It came back into play. That was great.
The lawyer felt bad though at the end. You could tell he felt bad. Because
Queeg
is now not going to be remembered for his 14 years of service. He's going to be remembered for this one case. Just like
exactly.
Merrick is going to be remembered for that. So it's just Kiefer who got out of it unscathed. But at least it looks like Keith got out of it unscathed too, because he's back on the Caine. Probably stuck there now since he was involved with the mutiny. But he's apparently his fiance or wife is getting along with his mother, so it looks like that suggests he has a positive future at least.
Yeah, he learned he realized that authority figures are not as
important as they are.
Yeah.
Not as cool as they used to be. Fred McMurray, in particular, I love his little sarcastic wit about everything. But when a push came to shove, he
was the old yellow stain.
Yeah, he was the yellow stain. I love those scenes where they mix up the actual combat scenes or the footage from World War II, like them shooting. They mixed it with the ship. It was really cool. And it looked like at one point they actually had the ship turning, like an actual ship with the landing craft behind them. I was just thinking, holy shit, this must have been expensive. Or it was a really good miniature, I don't know. It's like...
If it was a miniature, it was a great...
Yeah. Obviously the typhoon scenes had a miniature.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's perfectly acceptable because it meshed very well, the editing.
Yes.
With them on board. The ship's turning, you can see them all all falling. It was so good. That's why it felt... The color makes it feel like it was shot very recently.
Yes.
It kept throwing me off. I was like, oh, they filmed this in the 2000s or something. It's only when you see the film grain you're like, oh yeah, this is much older than it is.
Yeah, this film seemed like it was shot in the 90s.
Yeah. But the music gives it a 50s vibe. That's how it is, yeah. Late 40s,
and
50s
some of the
vibe.
acting, too.
And the acting, yeah. The dramatic acting. It's cool to see Lee Marvin.
It's so cool to see all these actors on screen back in the day. I wonder if, 40 years from now, people look back on our time and be like, oh my god, it's Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson in the same movie? Wow, so cool.
The guy who plays the first captain.
I feel like I've seen him before, too.
I was like,
and the actor who plays Merrick. That's why I wanted to see the credits.
Oh, well, we can go look at it. Let's see.
A lot of these actors look so familiar.
Caine
Mutiny Court Martial.
It's based on a novel.
Oh, so the lawyer is credited as the second one at the beginning.
Jose
Ferrer.
So it must be big in that time.
Can we look up Van Johnson, sorry.
He looked familiar, but I just couldn't tell you. He's one of those faces. There's been a lot of movies. A lot of war movies. Look at that. Lieutenant, Captain, Lieutenant, Captain, Lieutenant.
And yet, I don't know any of these
I don't know any of these movies.
I guess he just looks like some actors.
Television. Was he in Twilight Zone?
He was in Batman. Well, we've never seen
the old Batman. Okay, but I want to see the
Captain.
The original Captain. Where's he at?
Tully.
Partial from Graffiti. Okay. Don't know these movies either.
How about E.G. Marshall?
E.G. Marshall.
The prosecutor. That's why his name looked familiar. Cause
that's E.G. Marshall. Yeah, that's why his name's familiar.
That's why he looked familiar. His name, sorry. Lee Marvin.
Leo.
Of course. How about Claude Atkins, who plays Horrible?
Yeah.
Because he looked familiar to me, too.
Yeah, he's been in some stuff. Claude Atkins, I know that name. I just can't tell you what he's been in. He's been in some...
The Defiant Ones.
He's been in some
That's
westerns.
on our list, right?
Yeah.
Battle for the Planet of the Apes.
Oh my god,
we have
that's
seen
cool.
the Planet of the Apes.
I don't remember anybody.
Not the sequels.
Just the voices. Okay, well, Claude Atkins is a familiar name, but I can't tell you. Alright, so...
we learned a lot. Movie was very well shot. Such a great movie.
Wait, May Win as May Win? So she was playing herself?
They couldn't think of a name?
Wow, she passed away very recently.
93.
Wow.
Wow.
She was only in 5 movies. Okay.
Actually, I have to... Like, her lines in this movie were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginning and then the middle. Have a Good Cry. She was with Donna Reed in a movie called From Here to Eternity. Yeah, anyway. Wonderful film. Great court scene at the end. Did not expect to see a court scene. But yeah.
Yeah, I was not expecting that either. I thought it was a war movie.
Yeah.
But, yeah. They even made a reference to the other famous mutiny. There's like a movie on it too.
Oh,
okay. That I think I want to watch one day, but yeah. It's like a famous mutiny. You saw it in the book of Losers. Yeah, that one. The mutiny.
Okay.
Like they got into an island and then there's like one guy left. Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to the Caine Mutiny. Mm-hmm. The full reaction will be on our Patreon as whatever we watch next. Yes. If you guys have any recommendations you want us to watch, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Take care and
have a good day.